Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Amanda J. Sullivan Music. Today I'm just going to share a few tips. As some of you probably already know, I have music and an album called Love Comes Softly on Bandcamp. I also have another album that has a little bit less songs and a different type of album called Rise Warrior Rise. And I want to thank all of you who have been supporting me and listening and giving me your good feedback. And I thought there's a lot of people out there who are probably trying to figure out how to get their music up for sale somewhere. And as an indie singer-songwriter, someone who basically is just doing everything herself, I had to find all this stuff out by research and from helpful artists and people that were nice enough to share what they know. So I'm going to share how to put your album together and put it up on Bandcamp so that you can sell it and start making money. Now, there are a couple of things that I wish that I had known before I started making my album, because if I did, it would have saved me a little bit of time. So I'm going to share those couple of tips first. So when you're making an album or even releasing singles, you need to have artwork for each track, and you need to have artwork for your album. And you can use the same image if you want to, but it's kind of better if you have different images. So my images are pictures that I've taken of nature, of flowers, of the beach, of just various things. So make sure whatever pictures you use for cover art, that they are yours, that you own them, or you have the rights to use them. And they have a specific way they want you to upload the artwork, and they have a specific size. So you need to make sure it's a JPEG image and make sure it is a square, pretty much a perfect square. So crop it so that it is a square, and make sure the size is 3000 by 3000. So 3000 width, 3000 height. And I had to go in there and adjust my images so that I would have the right size and the right shape. So that will save you some time and some frustration. So make sure you do that. And make sure that you have song lyrics for all of your songs that you're putting on your album. This is something that I already just did because I'm the kind of person that loves to have song lyrics with whatever music I buy. I just like to sing along. I like to learn new songs. So this is a good way to help your listeners engage more in your music, and it helps in the search engines. And also, if people are looking to buy music or license music, it helps them to know a bit about what your song is going to be about. And then that helps them decide if they want to listen to it or buy it or whatever. So make sure you have the song lyrics for each song and each track that you're going to have on your album. Okay, then you either create a free artist account on Bandcamp, or if you already have an artist account on Bandcamp like I do, then you want to go to the ad section. And sometimes it's just a plus, but it says ad usually. And you scroll down and you go to album. Click on that, and then it will ask for your album title. So you want to fill in the title, the cover work, the artwork, all the details. And make sure where it says track or album credits, that's when you put down everybody involved in helping you to create your album and your tracks. For me, it's just me. I'm a solo artist. So I always just put myself there. And so make sure you do that. And then once you get your album title and cover and you get all the details in, then you got to add your tracks. And they have definitely a specific file type that they take. So it's not MP3. Make sure you have all of your songs together and that each track is in a WAV file, WAV. And then you're going to go to the add audio part and you just click on that link and then you upload your music one at a time. You upload your track and you fill in the details, the title, everything, the release date. Make sure that you check the tags. They only give you, I think, about 10 tags. It's very limited. So make sure you choose tags or keywords that are going to really be specific to your album or to your track. So like love song, folk song, the track title, your music name, things like that, that are going to be really specific to it. And make sure that you put in all the details and everything that you need to do. And then when you're done with that, then you just go to add track again, and then you add your next track. And there is a part where it will ask you if you want this to be your feature song. So you can pick a song on the album that is basically like your theme song or your best song on the album, the one that you really want people to pay attention to. Like on my Love Songs or Love Comes Softly album, I have a song also called Love Comes Softly, and so I chose that to be my featured song on the album. So you could only choose one, so make sure you choose your favorite one, or the one that you think is your best, and then add the rest of the audio tracks in, and you just have to do those individually. You can't do them all at once. It's better to just do it individually. Just take the time. And then once you get all the details in and all of your tracks uploaded, then you're going to need to go down to the button that says Publish Album and click that. And if you have missed any fields or you didn't fill something in right, they usually give you some letters in red that will say like missing field, or so you could go and make sure everything is filled out that you need to fill out. But if you have filled it out correctly, then when you go to publish your album, then there will be a message in green letters usually that says, "Congrats, your album is published." And then there will be a view album link, and you can click on that and you can view your album, how everybody would see it and how your listeners and your fans are going to see it. And you can listen to the songs and make sure it flows the way you want it to, and then you're done. Your album is published. It's ready to be sold at the price that you choose, and you can start promoting it through social media, through YouTube, Rumble, LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever you're at, and however you want to promote it. And that's it. So basically, it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. The main thing is that you got to give yourself time. Don't rush through it. For me, my last album, I have 8 original songs on there, and I uploaded the album, and it took me about an hour. So you want to give yourself like an hour or two at least. And you want to have probably about 8 to 10 songs, maybe 12. You don't want to have like a bunch of songs, but you definitely don't want to only have like 3 songs on there. You want to have enough for an album. So I'd say 8 to 10 is good. And so anyways, I hope that helps you. And you can like this video, you can share it with people you think that it might help. And thank you for watching. And be sure to check out my music on Bandcamp, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And thank you to all who do. From me, Amanda J. Sullivan Music. Have a great day.